Join me while I introduce myself to the DIY Tuber program and detail my client's vehicle. Alrighty guys, so in this video, I'm going to do a voiceover while I detail my client's Tesla Model X. I'm going to be using all of the DIY detail lineup to show you how to use them and be able to detail a car using their products. But basically, I'm going to go over how I got started, who I am, what are my goals through the DIY Tuber program, and hopefully what I would like to achieve and ask for your help. So first of all, every good detail starts with an energy drink. All of the mobile detailers, they know what I'm talking about. A good sugar-free energy drink to get it started. So my name is Oscar Quezada, and I'm the owner and operator of OQ Detailing. So I learned how to detail back in 2015 when I worked for a friend that had a mobile detailing business. He used to do waterless car washes, basically, not really detailing. And I worked for him, so that's when I learned. Then I bought some chemicals and products for myself, and ever since then I was doing my own cars, cleaning my own cars. But I officially started my business in 2020 when the pandemic started. I got laid off, and I detailed a friend's car, and he really liked it. He gave me $100, and I was just doing it for a favor, but he was so pleased. He gave me some money, so then I did his truck, and he really liked that. So then he had me do his mom's car, and while I was doing the mom's car, I just had an epiphany like, hey, I don't have a job. I got laid off because of the pandemic. And I really like detailing. I enjoy doing this. And if I can get paid for it, then why not? And that's the birth of OQ Detailing. Another thing is, I had at that time, right before I got laid off, actually, quite funny, I had bought my dream car at that time, which is a Tesla Model S. And back in the day, Teslas were not like today. You see them everywhere in the road. Literally, they're like the Honda Civics now. But a Model S back in the day were still $100,000. Obviously, I couldn't afford that. I bought a pre-owned one, but I really thought I was the one. I back in the day, if you owned one of those, you were somebody, right? And it was kind of my dream car at that time. So I bought a pass to a local car wash service, a monthly pass, because I wanted to, keep it clean as long as possible. I didn't really know much of the intricate things about detailing as I do now. So I thought that if I washed it twice a week, it was the best way to maintain it. I wasn't really knowledgeable about the damage of the car washes. And so when I bought the pass and I started taking it little by little, as everybody knows, I started noticing scratches little by little. And that's when I just went binge watching on YouTube. I started I would 3 4 a.m. learning all kinds of things about YouTube, how to detail. Shout out to Larry at NYC. He was my first like real teacher. He's awesome. He's such a professional. That's someone who I would like to be like or aspire to be. He provides so much value in the detailing industry, and he had a little course, like a four step course where each video series he would show you how to do a different part of detailing. So that's kind of my basis and where I started. And I had basic products and stuff like that. But back to my story. So the reason why I started a YouTube channel uh, is number one because I wanted to have credibility with my clients. So I wanted to be able to showcase potential clients and existing clients the type of services I offered, the type of work that I did, what was included in those services, the level of work, the level of service and professionalism that I provided. So that's why I started my YouTube channel as my first reason. And the second reason is I would watch and when I first started, I would listen to everybody and follow everybody's advice, thinking that what they said was good and right, and the two bucket wash method and all these things, and you got to get this and do that and this. But as my business progressed and I was having my own hands-on experience polishing, I have hundreds and hundreds. You can see, go back in my videos. I have so many videos of putting a lot of ceramic coatings in. I have hundreds of hours under a polisher, and I started noticing a big discrepancy between what people were saying online and what the reality of things were. You know, and that's where I come in this DIY tuber program. So I really want to be a breath of fresh air in this industry. You know, I started because I was kind of sick of all the videos that provided misguided or misleading, or a lot of people just trying to get views. They just want to get rich. They just want to sell you a product. They're not genuine. They're not unbiased. They're affiliated with the brand or stuff like that. So they're not giving you raw, unfiltered, unbiased advice. And also, they don't tell you the full context. Like, some things are for the DIY person versus other things are for professional business. So not every piece of advice you see on YouTube is realistic, and it may not apply to you. So you have to be careful who you listen to. You should listen to someone who you see yourself being in the future, where you want to reach, what type of business, or what type of person, or whatever you want to be in the future, whatever goal you want to have. That's the type of person you should kind of follow. You know, so that's one thing I want to say. So what I provide is, I'm a real business. So when you make videos, you can hide a lot of stuff. You can edit a lot of stuff out. You can lie. You can cheat. You can edit your videos in a way that things look like the car is like this or that, right? But in real life, you can't do that. You're getting paid by actual clients, and you have to deliver. If you don't deliver, they're not going to give you good reviews. They're not going to recommend you. They're not going to want to pay you. They're not going to want to tip you. So your entire livelihood depends on delivering. So you really have to know what you're talking about. You can't just, like a lot of people just watch other YouTubers do things, and then unfortunately they become keyboard warriors, which is something that I want to create a shift in this industry as well. There's so many keyboard warriors, or people who hide behind fake accounts, or they don't have a name, and they just spit out a lot of nonsense, and they don't have a lot of experience. They really don't know what they're talking about. And I find it quite hilarious sometimes where they say, "Hey, you don't know what you're doing." Da, da, da. I was like, dude, I do this for a living. What are you talking about? Like, I have to deliver. So I want to, and that's why I really like the DIY family. Ivan and Nick are great. They don't put people down. They just educate. And although they are a company that does have to sell products, they're not just trying to create a new thing and create all this hype around it and try to sell you a new thing and try to make you buy more than you need. Ivan all the time tells you, like, hey, just use this, don't use a lot. That's his whole philosophy. That's why he created, and he only has like all clean, right? With all purpose cleaner, where you can use it for wheels, where you can use it for bugs, you can use all kinds of things. Whereas other companies, they create individual products for those things. So that's one of the things. So that's the value that I provide. I'm a real business. I can tell you real life things, um, and give you actual context and try to help you, guide you. I am also IDA certified, so with the International Detailing Association. I am certified detailer, which is the first accreditation, and then I'm also skills validated, which is the second accreditation. So I am by definition a professional detailer. I didn't proclaim myself professional detailer. I had another professional detailer test me. I had to take a test. I had to have my skills validated. So I'm not self-proclaimed, professional detailer. So what I want to reach through the DIY tuber program is 5 or to 10,000. I want to be able to get to 5 to 10,000 by the end of this program. So please help us all out. Subscribe to our channels, hit the like, subscribe, leave comments. Really help us out. When we help each other, we can all grow. So if you like this type of video, let me know, because I have a lot more things to talk about, but I realize this video is running out of time. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much.